Okay, guys, so today is Friday, the 10th, and it's just past 5 o'clock. I woke up at 3. Yeah, I woke up at 3, and obviously, I did all the good stuff. I prayed the Hajjud, Fajr, I read the bit of Quran, I read Surah Kaf because it's a Friday. I did all that good stuff. And now it's, like I said, it's 5 o'clock, and I basically have, let's say, 7 hours, pretty much 7 and a bit hours until I have to go to Jummah. So I've got 7 hours to train, 7 hours to edit, 7 hours to learn some Arabic, and 7 hours to do whatever else I need to do. So let's get started. And this is the perks of waking up in the morning. Well, I woke up pretty late. Well, actually, I want to say late. I woke up very early, and I didn't get much sleep. But my whole reasoning is, let's say if I do train right after I do some work, right? If I fall asleep whenever, like if I fall asleep after I come back from Jummah, at least I won't feel guilty of like, oh damn, I haven't done anything today. So even if I didn't get much sleep, I'm like, eventually I'll fall asleep anyway. So I'm like, I might as well do what I need to do so I don't feel guilty after I do fall asleep. So now let's actually get started. Alright guys, so the time is now just past 10:30. So I've done my editing, had my breakfast. So I've done, so far I've been doing so well. Can't speak. So far I've been doing so good with the day. Now I'm gonna train outside in the park, doing some calisthenics. Gonna do some legs because I don't train legs that often, so I'm gonna train legs and I'll see what else I could get done after that. But yeah, let's get started. Hundred complete in about 10 minutes. I'm finished. Okay, guys, it's just past 3 o'clock. I just came back and I am absolutely knackered. It's like 27°C outside and I'm boiling. I've been up since 3 o'clock and I am falling asleep. I can't lie. I remember I was in Jummah and the what would you say, the Imam, he was making dua. I missed half of it a little. I'm not deliberately, but simply because of the fact that I was so tired and I was just sitting down and I just dozed off. But I kind of needed that. I can't lie, because now I'm like I'm okay. I'm hungry, but it's fine. But yeah, it's tough. It's hard, but gotta keep doing what we need to do. And yeah, so I'm gonna go eat now, and let's see how long I can survive until I crash. Okay, guys. So the time is 9:30, and I can't lie. After I made that little clip, I sat down and I literally just crashed. I thought I just fell asleep. I couldn't do it anymore. I just had to fall asleep. I can't lie. I was literally like dozing in and out and during Jummah. I can't lie. I still did what I had to do. I had to do wudu again, but I can't lie. I just had to come back home and just chill. Prayed Asr, did all that good stuff. Prayed Maghrib, did all that good stuff. And now it's like, all right, cool. I need to eat. But since there's no food at home, well, it's getting made, I thought, you know what, yeah, let me just do a bit more learning. And so I was like, you know what, yeah, let me do some Arabic learning. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, guys, so there's this, obviously I'm learning Arabic, right? So I need to learn the vocabulary, because if I learn vocabulary, then obviously I could speak, I can understand what's going on. And so I decided to buy this book. I feel like a lot of people know about it, the Hans Ware Dictionary of Modern Arabic, Modern Written Arabic. So I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm trying to learn it. I was like, let me take it seriously. I'm trying to learn Fusha. Like I said, I'm trying to get a good foundational base of Arabic. So if I want to learn any of the dialect, I can learn it. And so I thought, you know what, maybe as boring as it is, I thought, you know what, let me just try and read a dictionary, which is kind of weird. But I was like, if I have to do what I have to do, then I have to learn it, right? You know? So I thought, yeah, let me read this dictionary. But this dictionary is so confusing. It's not like a normal dictionary that you find from Oxford or, you know, the English ones. This is like a strange one. So I'm gonna watch YouTube videos, because that's the only thing I can do on how to use this dictionary. So let's do that.
Now, in this lesson, I'm going to be explaining how to use the Hans Ware Dictionary. Now, I do have lessons on this, but we're going to go into a bit more detail. In this lesson, I'm going to be explaining huruf jar and how they're associated with verbs to give them meaning.
Wait, what?
We're going to go into a bit more detail. In this lesson, I'm going to be explaining huruf jar and how they're associated with verbs to give them meaning. Now, one of the two verbs mentioned in book 1 of the MBA books is kharaja. Now, kharaja can have a number of meanings. So let's see the meanings that this verb has. So
let me find kharaja. Alright, let's find kharaja. Okay. So it's gonna be roughly in the beginning. Oh, I found it, I think. Kharaja. There we go. Found it.
Kharaja, that's the past tense verb. And
so kharaja is the past tense, okay.
Tense, or the
mudari is what?
yakhruju.
How the hell do you get yakhruju? How'd you get that? Yakhruju. I mean, there's the U, but how'd you get the yakh in it? Yakhruju.
With a wow. And that's its head by this U.
Yeah, sure.
The masdar, the verbal noun is khuruj.
The verbal noun is khuruj. Okay. So kharaja, yakhraju, and khuruj. It's so weird. It's just tough, man. It's not tough, but it's just like trying to wrap your head around it. It's a weird one. I can't lie.
We have this ayah in the Quran. This is talking about shajaratu zaqqum. Innaha shajaratun takhruju fi asl al-jahim. Indeed, is a tree issuing from the bottom of hellfire. Fi. So takhruju fi. So we have the harf jar fi being used. Now fi is used as a zarf, as we said. It indicates in something. By using fi, it indicates that shajaratu zaqqum, that the tree of zaqqum, is actually originally part of the hellfire, that it comes from it. And here it says from the bottom of the hellfire. from its core, you could say. So may Allah save us from this shajara and from hellfire. Ameen. But the point is here, the fi is being used to get in something. So kharaja fi. It could also be used, for example, let's say an army left. So this army left to go to the battle. And it's a person who's speaking and says, kharajtu fil jaysh. So in other words, he was with them, inside the jaysh. So you can think of this as the jaysh, and he's inside them, physically inside them, meaning that he was surrounded by them. Kharaja bil jaysh will also indicate close proximity to the jaysh, to the army. But fi will indicate that he's right in the center, or in the middle, where they are. So he's amongst them. The bi could indicate that he's with them. Kharaja al jaysh, he left them. Kharaja al jaysh, he revolted against them. So you see how the meaning changes. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Well, oh my. On one hand, I understand it to an extent, like it's coming in, but on the other hand, it's like I have so many other things to learn, like so many like subsections and rulings and stuff and like definitions. So I can't lie, it's still a bit all over the place, but eventually I'll learn it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really like, I don't know, I feel like I've just thrown myself into the deep end. Like it's hard. I can't lie, it's hard, but I'll figure it out eventually. I can't lie, I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, this is mad.
And we know that qatara is the base form, which is he or it dropped. So we could say qatara al-ma'u. The water dripped. That's the past tense. Now, we'll learn in the next phone lesson the present tense, or what is known as fi'l mudari', which is the imperfect. And this you here will indicate that this ta will get a dhamma. So it would be yak. This will always get a dhamma here, so don't. That's going to always be there. But we're
So if it's past tense with a U with the dhamma, I'm guessing, just my guess, that a ya gets added at the beginning. I'm just guessing because that's the pattern I'm seeing right now. So yaqtu.
That is this letter here on top of the ta, which is a dhamma, because it says it here. So don't. That's good. Yak. Be yak.
Turu.
Turu. This will always be a dhamma here, so don't. That's going to always be there. But what we're worried about is this letter here on top of the ta, which is a dhamma, because it says it here. We'll learn this inshallah. You might not understand this at this moment, but inshallah you'll get there. And then we have the masdar. The masdar is the original word where these verbs are derived from.
I see.
And we have actually two. We have qatrun and qataran. Two masdars. That's this form, the base form. Then we have here number 2. We have here number 5, number 6, the Roman numerals, number 10. These are different forms of the verb by adding certain radicals or doubling a radical. And we get new meanings from this base form here.
Radical, dude.
We'll learn all these, inshallah. And they have their own meanings associated with them, which have a related meaning to this meaning here. Anyway, so, and also you notice there'll be words as well. So as you can see, which is qatta'u. And then you have qatta. So this would be a fatha, and then this indicates it's a shadda with a ta. So it's qatta, to carve, to cut, to trim, clip, something. And you'll notice here, you'll have the letters here, and the Roman numerals, which indicate different verb forms. We'll be learning those inshallah.
Yeah, I need to learn that. I need to learn like what that W means. I can't lie. At the top, I know it's not W, but it looks like a W. I need to know what that means. There's so much stuff I need to learn, man. But I mean, I've got a whole lifetime to learn it, I suppose. So yeah, let's. Well, I mean, might as well start right now than better than never, innit? So just start now.
Qatitatun is a kitten. So we can get a lot of meanings from this Handsfair dictionary. It's just a matter of knowing how to use it.
Yeah.
And this one aspect is when you learn Quran, Arabic, it might be quite limited using this modern dictionary to find meanings of words in the Quran. For example, you could have one word in Handsfair, which can go on for maybe, say, half a page. In a classical dictionary, such as, Lisan al-Arab or, other classical dictionaries, you might go for 10 pages or 15 pages.
15 pages just to give a definition of one word. Yeah, English is nowhere to be seen compared to the Arabic language. 15 pages just for one word. Imagine a whole dictionary. It'll go on forever. Like, I can imagine like a whole library or like a whole bookshelf just taken up by a dictionary. Do you know how crazy that is?
You have to realize that this dictionary is quite limited in trying to understand words in the Quran. You can understand, words at a basic level, what they mean, but the intricacies of the actual, of the meaning of words and the subtleties in the words, you can't get that in these types of dictionaries. And I've actually noticed people actually going to these dictionaries and trying to find meanings of words in the Quran with these dictionaries. I can tell you now, and this is, from my experience, is that doing this way will really limit your understanding of the Quran. And sometimes even, this will actually give a very shallow understanding of the Quran. A lot of people that criticize the Quran actually use modern standard Arabic to do so. For example, you find, there are many articles out there that talk about linguistic errors in the Quran. Now, they fail to realize that they're using modern standard Arabic to do this. Modern standard Arabic is a very, very simplified version of classical Arabic. The rules of grammar in just basic, Nahu, is not the same as those of classical Arabic, the language that the Arabs spoke in the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You're going to realize their limits, and you can't use this dictionary to translate verses in the Quran. That's just something.
How wild that is. So, back in the day, yeah, if what you're saying is true, which I'm guessing it is, because I trust this, Donny. So back in the day, these guys are talking so eloquently, like they're really talking in poetry like every day, from my understanding. From what I'm gathering, it's like they really spoke in Arabic. Not Arabic. I mean, they basically spoke poetry every day. From what it sounds like. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, on one hand, it's like, I don't know. I feel like, well, how do I even put it? It's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I feel like back in the days, or this is almost, this is 1,000 years ago. I'm guessing that their speech was so much more eloquent and so much more beautiful compared to what we listen to today. So imagine, like, going back in those days, you try to listen to their Arabic and how they spoke. We would probably be mesmerized, be like, oh my days, like this is like next level stuff. But now obviously we listen to Arabic and it sounds beautiful, don't get twisted. But I can't imagine how, if we listen to compared to the Arabic we speak and listen to and hear today in media and all sorts, and then we go back in time. Imagine if they had YouTube back in the day, yeah, and listen to like old ass Arabic, yeah. I'm guessing the differences would be so crazy. Like you'd really sound like Shakespearean almost. You'd really sound like "Thy my Lord" type stuff. I don't know, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But then that also kind of really strengthens the argument that the Quran is so unique in the way it's written and stuff. Like even this fat book right here. I mean, it's a pretty fat book. It's like shallow. Imagine this book being shallow. So imagine like, so if this book is shallow, then I can't imagine how even just classical dictionaries will even be able to fully comprehend the Book of Allah, which is kind of mad, I can't lie. So yeah, my journey is just getting bigger and bigger, and I'm just like, whoa, this is kind of, I want to say, overwhelming to an extent, but it's just like, what have I got myself into in it? But like I said, I guess this is the life journey that I decided to take on, and I'll just take out my pace. I'll go by it little by little, day by day, step by step, and let's see what happens if I just be consistent every day. So yeah. All right, guys. So that is how my Friday ended, and I'm absolutely knackered. Now, I guess it's I don't know. I wouldn't consider it a problem, but it's a challenge more so. Now it's just I have to maintain waking up for Tahajjud and then that for tomorrow. and then for the rest of my life, basically, which is the hard part, being consistent with it. Inshallah, I can be consistent with it, but if not, then I'm going to keep trying and trying until I can be consistent. I'm going to try my hardest, even with whatever life throws at me, with whatever difficulties and whatnot. But yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Like, comment, sub, do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care and peace.